All right, what is up, beautiful people? So, if you've been waiting to see some mediocre to awful golf swings at the driving range, the wait is finally over. Because on this day, I definitely did not have my sweet swing with me. But yeah, we're just going to go over this range session and things that I'm working on within my game and where I'm at the moment. So, over the past month, I think it's been 4 weeks that I've been recovering from a broken toe on my right foot, and this has been quite the challenge. So, if you've been in any kind of sports or physical activity, you know what it's like to be out of action. It's probably the worst feeling for any athlete. But I've been through this before, so it wasn't all that of a surprise, and a little bit easier to manage. So the timeline was I think 8 weeks at the beginning of September, and it's been over 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and feeling very good, much better, and just kind of golf is one of those sports where you can play at a leisure pace, especially at the driving range. So that's what I'm doing, and the change that I've noticed was because my foot I couldn't push off on my swing and really rotate. Totally changed it from an aggressive swing trying to hack at the ball to something that is just a lot more light, easygoing, and almost, I want to say, effortless at times. And the funny thing is, the ball still jumps off the club. So it's really made me realize the difference in putting in effort into the swing compared to having a good tempo, and how much easier it is. And the goal for me right now is to just make as best contact as I can with all of my clubs and to keep the ball in play on the golf course. That's spectacular, and I have been golfing for a few years. Should be a lot better, but this game is crazy, so I'm just trying to keep the ball on the golf course, maintaining contact and putting a good thing on the ball every single time. And that's a lot easier said than done. But here today on the range, I love the wedges. Wedges are awesome, up to the 9 iron. I really have no problem with that. Those clubs are probably my favorite part of the game. Nowadays, I usually stick to those low irons, short. And so pulling a 7 iron for me pretty much feels like a long club, feels like a long iron, and I don't know if I'm just not used to it, haven't been hitting it often, but it feels foreign. It does feel a bit longer. I'm still working on maintaining contact with my 7 iron, and I call it my long iron because in any situation, if I have to use a 7 iron, it's for a decently long shot, and that's as high as I'm going to go with my irons. I have a 5 and a 6, but I'm not eager to pull those out, especially since I started using the 5 wood, and the 5 wood feels like an awesome club. I know I definitely didn't hit it properly here, but I put back out at the end and hit it a bit better. But yeah, anything longer than that, I jumped from a 7 iron to a 5 wood, and so the 7 iron is feeling a bit like it needs some work. But yeah, gonna play around with wing, and as my foot gets better, I'm going to put in that more rotation, pushing my back foot on my swing, and I should see changes with that. But yeah, anyway, it's mid-October, and I'm hoping to get maybe at least 1, 2, maybe 3 more golf this for the rest of the season. How do you feel about winter golf? I mean, we're definitely gonna have to wear more layers here in Canada during these months. Definitely not a year-round sport, but we're windbreakers. The tough thing is the wind. The wind kind of gets to you out in these open fields. That's where long johns and thick socks really come in handy. But some people are just not for it, not up for any kind of golfing in these kind of climates. I personally find it not too bad. As long as I get to swing the club, I'm a happy camper. Being cold, I find maybe I would prefer to walk. I always prefer to walk, but especially in these colder temperatures where it gets to like lower than 10 degrees, I think the body movement helps with keeping warm and just moving rather than sitting and getting cold driving around on the golf cart. So yeah, not too bad of a thing for me. I would take it anytime I can get outside. I'm all for it. I don't mind the cold. I'll put on a neck warmer, windbreaker, layers, hoodie if I have to. But yeah, how do you feel about winter golf? It's not for everybody, but I call it winter golf, but definitely not. It's like fall, autumn golf, cooler season golf. But yeah. And one thing about changes with the swing, I know things feel like they're always changing with our golf swings and clubs and things like that, tweaks, wrist, so many things to focus. One thing, big takeaway from me going through this injury with my foot and changing my swing was that, you know, it doesn't have to be a super hard hack at the ball to get it going anywhere, and letting the club do the work and putting an almost effortless swing might be the way for me and what feels good with my swing at the driving range or in the course, and that's been a big realization for me going through this. So I feel like it's changed golf swing for the better. It's not this massive, intense, wind up exertion of energy. Now it's more of a free-flowing, easygoing, smooth swing through the path, through the ball, and yeah, I feel really good about that. I'm gonna work on it over the off season. And how many ever more driving sessions or holes I can get in October before everything closes up and the snow starts to come. But yeah, something take away from me. But yeah, if you've been playing golf, had some time in the game, drop some comments. Let me know any tips for ball striking, consistency, and trying to make every hit in the center of the club. That's pretty much my goal at the moment. So yeah, if you have any tips, any ideas, if you can see anything in the video, yeah, drop a comment. Would absolutely love to hear. Thanks for watching.